Hi friends, live from the Great Wall of China. This is a moment, an absolutely incredible moment, and so exciting to be here standing on this magnificent wall. Only weeks after China has fully reopened, and we, Wendy Wu Tours, are the first tour operator back into China. Absolutely incredible, so exciting, a monumental moment.
Looking back at the last 3 years, China was the first country to lock down and the last country to come out. As #1 China operator in UK, our company was deeply affected. So when the country finally reopened, my team and myself cleared out our diaries, hop on the first flight there to check out for all of our customers and industry friends how the country really is after 3 years. We raced across the entire China, and I am happy to report the Great Wall, the terracotta warriors, all the nature wonders and man-made marvel and the pandas are as great as before. The beautiful culture and history is still so magnificent and rich. But the country is even better because everywhere we went, people were just so happy to see us, and even warmer than 3 years ago. So now is the best time to travel to China. Please join us and come with us to experience this wonderful destination. By the way, we have won the Global Award, which is the Oscar of our industry, for 13 years for the title of the Best Specialist Operator. You are going to have the best China trip with us for sure. Come with us. Have a great trip.
Welcome to China! Yay!
Wendy Wu is back. I sincerely invite you to come to Hunan to visit us.
Now China is ready. China welcomes everybody to visit here. And also we are here in Hunan province. Joining the Wendy Wu's tour, you are enjoying the most authentic culture in China, especially in Hunan province. So now, let's do yeah!
China is finally open and really open and welcome us with open arms in Shanghai.
Welcome everybody. We're on the Bund in Shanghai, one of the most famous attractions in China. 3 years ago, this place would have been thronging with international tourists. And as you can see, we're the only ones here. So come and join us in China and see it like it was 30 years ago.
It's just a couple of weeks since China announced that it was reopening to international tourism. And just in that couple of weeks, we're the first to hear about it, and we are the first to be back at Wendy Wu Tours. And we cannot wait to welcome you back to China. this afternoon we're wandering around in beautiful Shanghai, and obviously here with Wendy, here with our tour guide Troy as well. And as well as wanting to know all about the history of this amazing city, it's also great to hear about some up and coming areas. And I think, Wendy, you know this area particularly. Where are we now? Whereabouts in Shanghai are we?
Yeah. We are in Xuhui district, and it's the French Quarter. And this is one particular famous street, and it's called Anfulu.
Anfulu.
Yeah, and it's all about the cosmopolitan. And if you follow the camera, you can see the girls here are very, very trendy.
Very young, very trendy, I'm noticing.
Yeah, and for whatever the reason, this street now is so very popular. It's somewhere nowadays, if you come to Shanghai, you must visit. It's almost like a tick.
Yeah,
Like a tick box, you have to come. And apparently the reason why is that all the young girls, very pretty ones, I hope you can see some in the camera, they just actually dress up to come here and then to be seen and to see others.
So like influencers for social media and thing. I've seen some very, very smart cars going down the road as well. This is like a very up and coming, trendy area, very fashionable.
That's right. And talk about cars now, it's already 1/10 of at the worst time. Because apparently in about a few months ago, you can see the police walk around here, right? Why? It's because the police actually made the decision. They don't allow any wedding cars to come here.
Right.
Because before, all these fancy cars and wedding cars make a trip just here. So nobody can do anything on this street, literally all parked on the street.
Right.
So therefore now, yeah, I hope you can see it.
Yeah. So just to tell us now that the fantastic news that the international tourists can come back to this beautiful and stunning and historic country, how does that make you feel?
I want to use 3 words to describe my feel. First one, excited.
Yeah.
Excited.
Yes.
And excited. Because, 3 years passed.
Yeah.
To some degree, that's my nightmare.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yep.
yeah, bright future is coming.
Yeah.
Because my boss, Wendy,
Yeah.
she's a powerful lady. And, because I'm lucky, I'm one staff of Wendy Tours. I'm working for my company. So, I think in the future, my dream will come true. I can go back to my work. I can take my lovely, kindly guests, travel the whole China.
Absolutely.
燕尾，白眼的曹操，黑眼的张飞，叫打
I've been very fortunate that I've had 2 long tours already with Wendy Wu, 4 weeks in China and 4 weeks in South America, both on my own, and they were absolutely fantastic, to the extent that I almost don't want to travel with any other company now, because I just feel everything is so well organised, from the initial booking to getting safely back to England. The guides are superb. The range of activity suits me perfectly. So there's some history, some geography, quite a lot about the culture of the area, the opportunity to try things, whether it's dance, music, cooking. Every day brings a new delight, really. And I do feel so well looked after. If there's any sort of problem, like in the run-up to this trip, I was worried about COVID and what would happen if I tested positive, what would happen if I had to isolate. And the logistics department answered all my queries immediately and was so reassuring and made me feel confident that people would help me every inch of the way. And that has been the case, actually. It's been marvellous to be so well looked after. I love that the meals are included, so I don't need to start wandering around at night on my own, trying to find somewhere for dinner in a strange area. I love it that all the entries are included, so there's not this big debate about should I, shan't I, how much is it going to cost, how much money do I need to take with me. I've hardly spent anything, to be honest, just incidental expenditure. So I think the value for money, which is not my main priority, but it is also extremely good.
So we are here, we're at Zhangjiajie, the inspiration for the movie Avatar. And when you see the scenery, it is absolutely extravagant, amazing, impressive beyond belief. So we want to find out, aside from Avatar, why should you come here? I'm here with Dennis, our partner. Dennis, what are the attractions here?
I think, Zhangjiajie itself is well known worldwide. I think, seeing is believing. As you can see, the back actually of this great, amazing views is just tremendous. I think, it's really hard for me actually to tell, people, your friends, Wendy Wu's, friends, that why you should be here. I do believe that when you are here, you don't want to actually go back. So this is actually the amazing place that right after the name Zhangjiajie. So seeing is believing. We are here waiting for you.
Winnie, the red banner's absolutely amazing. Tell me, what does this mean?
You know, Zhangjiajie is a mysterious area, mysterious mountains. So the people coming here to get blessing, you know, make good wishes for the families, for themselves. Such like this, we want to walk smoothly. We should make our work successful. Some wishes like this, and they come here to get blessing from the nature.
So here we are in Zhangjiajie with Winnie, our amazing guide. Winnie's been coming here for many, many years and loves this place. Winnie, what is it about Zhangjiajie that you really love?
You know, Hunan is a big province, and Zhangjiajie is very special, located in the northwest of Hunan province. So that's why we get a special nature view of the whole province, even though in the country, even for the whole China. And we also get many minorities live in this area. So the culture, the tradition, the food are so abundant for you to enjoy. And you can feel the history, feel the beautiful nature view like this, the cliffs and the peaks. This is a wonder of the world. So we just welcome the people around the world to come to China, come to Zhangjiajie to enjoy this kind of fantastic view. And welcome all of the travelers with Wendy Wu Tours. We welcome you, warmly welcome.
Here we are, another highlight of Zhangjiajie, and this is an absolute gem. It's high, it's dramatic, it's worth it. Now to get here, you can either travel up the windy road that you see behind me, the hairpin road, or you can go for the dramatic option, and it's definitely worth it. The exhilarating way to get to the top of this mountain is on the cable car.
Tell me, Winnie, what is this all about?
Actually, you can tell that is the Tianmen Cave. And the Tianmen Cave, the name of that is the gate to the paradise. So that's why people just light up the incense, make wishes to get the blessing from the nature, from the God.
Elevator going down the cliff at Zhangjiajie. We are in the world's highest and fastest class elevator, which is really quite spectacular, quite something. As you can see from these views, really, really amazing. And I highly recommend this experience to get the very best out of Zhangjiajie and to see the amazing views. And it really is going quite fast. I mean, you wouldn't believe the actual speed that this is going, but it is amazing.
I've just got to say, the experience of traveling in China with Wendy Wu Tours is amazing. It's an amazing country, but to travel as part of an escorted tour group is really special. You get the expertise of a local guide who can tell you about everything you're seeing and visiting, everything you're experiencing, all the food you're eating. They can take all the hassle away from the travel, which is an amazing thing. You're there to just experience the sights and enjoy the landscape and the scenery, like here in Zhangjiajie. The experience is amazing. Wendy Wu Tours, the organisation is seamless, second to none.
talk about fast. This train is unbelievable, the bullet train. We've just arrived in Chongqing. Absolutely super fast speed you just would not believe. Over 320 kilometers an hour. Super, super fast. But the brilliant thing is, not only does it go fast, but you travel across China, seeing the most amazing landscape and scenery. It's so much better than flying when you can travel across land and get the total experience. We are. It's our first night in Chongqing and it is absolutely incredible. As you can see from the lights behind me, just look at that view. The lights are incredible everywhere and this city is absolutely buzzing. I cannot tell you about the life, the energy here in this city tonight. We've eaten the most amazing food, the Chongqing hot pot, which is absolutely world-renowned and famous, and I've got to say, one of the most tastiest meals I've ever eaten. So now we're going further to explore this wonderful city, this vibrant city, Chongqing.
Hi, this is the local specialty in Chongqing. It's called Chongqing hot pot. So this is a traditional cooking here in Chongqing for more than 200 years, dating back to Qing Dynasty. The whole pot, as you can see, is made up of two parts. The outside is the spicy one. The inner part is designed for those people who prefer to be not spicy. So we call it the non-spicy one. Here is how we have a little stove underneath. So when they bring the pot here, we light the stove and then it starts cooking. And when it starts boiling, we begin to put all sorts of dishes into it. And when it's ready, you pick them up and we dip them in your own sauce and you can start to eat. And all kind of dishes, either lamb, beef, chicken, fish, pork, or all kinds of vegetables can all be put in. And we can cook them together. This is to say how Chongqing embraced the world, how we just show our opening to everyone outside. This is how we view it.
Have you seen this? Everybody talks about the bright lights of Shanghai, but here we are in Chongqing. Have you seen anything quite like this? The lights of the cityscape there, the old town illuminated like a theatre set, and the skyscrapers and the bridge. Isn't that just the most sensational sight?
China, it's futuristic, it's modern, and anything is possible, even when a building is in the way of the building of a monorail. As you can see, no problem, the train goes through the building. So here we are, yes, we've arrived at the Panda House in Chongqing. Absolutely amazing, very serene, very calm. And look, just look over there. Look at the panda enjoying breakfast this morning, eating bamboo. This is Manji, the panda that was born in 2011 here in the Panda House. Absolutely gorgeous. Would you just look at that? So just look behind me, just look at the sides, the little pandas. These are twin pandas, a brother and sister. Just look at that, isn't that cute? Brother and sister that were born here in the Panda House last year, actually last July. So they're just coming out. Oh, that is just... Yep, just coming out, they're having their breakfast, they're having their milk. And that is just such a wonderful sight to see. Coming here to the Panda House has been, what can I say, a really incredibly moving experience. I mean, just look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. These twin pandas are the cutest, absolutely most lovable creatures that you've ever seen. They're clumsy, they're playful, but they're incredibly fun. And, you know, we've seen pictures of pandas, I've seen pictures of pandas before, but it has always been an absolute dream to come and actually see pandas here, close up and personal, and to have this experience. It's more than just seeing the pandas, it really is moving. So ladies and gentlemen, what an amazing show, our live China travel show. And doesn't China look fantastic? Well, hope you've enjoyed your travels around China just as much as we have. Absolutely amazing. And now we are going over to the Travel Lounge. Yes, the Travel Lounge, where our team of China experts are just waiting to answer your question. Just scroll down on your screen, you'll see the red button, just press that button and you'll be taken into the Travel Lounge. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that's your opportunity to ask all the questions that you want to ask about China and about touring with Wendy Wu Tours. Absolutely great opportunity. So I will see you in the Travel Lounge now. See you there.
We found Wendy Wu to be spot on from start to finish, with all the actual interactions from the booking to the preparation for the trip to arriving at the airport. It's been painless and faultless. Wendy Wu, they really do look after you.
I've been on other tours before, and yeah, Wendy Wu definitely includes sort of a lot more. It makes it a lot easier.
I liked the idea of what Wendy Wu offered. They have an excellent reputation. So I looked at a number of other tour companies, but Wendy Wu seemed to be the best.
Everything being included is really important. It makes it very, very easy and you don't have to worry.
I just felt confident that that Wendy Wu would know, the best places to go and the best things to do, and it's proved so far on the trip, it's proved correct.
I've been really impressed with not only right from the start when I rang up to book, the staff in the office were really helpful, just kind of organising things and making sure that we got all the right paperwork in.
Our national escort was Lily. Lily's been fantastic, so full of energy and so helpful. She calls us Lily's family. She's always referring to us as Lily's family. And I think she's really helped us actually bond as a group, which made the whole trip much more enjoyable.
The Great Wall was extraordinary. It genuinely brought tears to my eyes, looking out and seeing, understanding the history, and just seeing how it was built in inhospitable terrain across the mountain ridges. It was awe-inspiring.
Wendy Wu staff, the local guides, our national guide Lily, they've been more than helpful on many occasions, and they have done absolutely everything they can to ensure that we've had the trip of a lifetime.
I hugged a panda, which was an amazing experience and one that I will never forget.
I recommend Wendy Wu Tour to everybody, and tell them that if they want to go to China, nobody better than Wendy Wu Tour.
I will recommend Wendy Wu. It's been a terrific experience with them. I've been very pleased.
Oh, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
I'd recommend it to people that want to go on an adventure and visit somewhere they'd probably only see once, but to see the authenticity rather than just the tourist highlights that you could see on the internet.
I will certainly recommend Wendy Wu Tours when I go back to England. In fact, I'm sure we'll be going on more Wendy Wu Tours because we want to go to Vietnam and other places, and I'll see Wendy Wu do those tours, so we'll certainly be booking again with Wendy Wu.